Hey, what's up everybody? Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video. Alright, this is very important, especially if you're new to the game. Stop spending your keys. Alright, you gotta hoard those keys. It's very, very important to have keys. And I'm gonna explain to you why. For number one, if you're new to the game, you don't need to be part of a big bad crew that earns the milestone car every season. You need to join a small crew that doesn't have any requirements and don't spend any of your keys on anything. Alright? Save as many as you possibly can, especially your silver keys. If you don't have silver keys, you're not going to be able to get the Prestige Cup car. If you don't get the Prestige Cup car, you're going to have a really hard time earning a lot of RP because most of the daily events that give out giant chunks of respect points require you to have a Prestige Cup car, either this season's or last season's. For example, today I just did this Crew Cup. You know what this Crew Cup required? Last season's Prestige Cup car. If I wouldn't have saved up all my keys, I wouldn't have been able to get that, and I wouldn't have been able to do these 3 races. And you know what? The first race, 14,000 respect points. The next race, 28,000 respect points. Race number 3, 43,200 respect points. That's like 86,000 respect points or something just from these 3 races right here. And if I wouldn't have had last season's Prestige Cup car, I would not have gotten these. So you need to get the Prestige Cup car every single season to easily earn large chunks of respect points. Alright, stop spending your keys right now. I mean, the game gives away around 600 keys per month, I believe. Alright, so you want to take advantage of saving every single one of those you possibly can. Don't spend one key until you get a bunch saved up. I mean, join a little crew if you have to. You don't need to be in a big crew at first. Try and save up at least like 2,000 keys before you join a crew. I mean, that's what I did. I joined a smaller crew when I started off this game, and we slowly grew into a bigger crew. I mean, and I didn't spend any keys on anything, alright? Bronze keys. You also want to save your bronze keys. I was just able to max out one of the fastest cars in this game because I saved all of my bronze keys. I didn't spend them on anything. You know, I save them for months and months and months. Then all of a sudden, when I get a really nice car that has crates available for parts, I'll start unloading like 20 or 30,000 bronze keys on that car, and I'm going to max it out. Right now, I've only got 5,300 bronze keys because last season I maxed out probably like, what is it, like the 8th fastest car in the game right now because I saved up all my bronze keys for 3 or 4 months. Alright, the silver keys, like I said, you've got to save those. Those are a must. Those are a must to save. Alright, a lot of people will join a crew. They'll have enough silver keys to get the Prestige Cup car for like 1 season or 2 seasons, and then they run out. Then they can't get the car anymore. They can't make the RP unless you really, really bust your butt live racing like crazy. At that point, the game starts to feel more like a job than a game to do that much live racing, and then they get kicked out of their crew because they couldn't earn the required points. Alright? Silver keys are the thing. You need those. You need to save as many as possible. But yeah, I mean, when I was in the small crew, I saved my silver keys for probably like 3 seasons, maybe 4 seasons, or even longer before I even tried to get a Prestige Cup car or anything. Because there was no, when I first started, I don't even remember if there was a minimum in my crew or not, but I just saved those things until I had like 2,000 saved up. And then I was lucky. Even at that point, I was lucky because those tricks to get the Prestige Cup cars used to work really well. So I mean, I would usually get one within the first 1 to 3 pulls, and that was allowing me to save even more keys. Lately, it's been taking me a lot more pulls to get these Prestige Cup cars, so it's even more important to have all these keys saved up. I mean, I hoard these things, alright? The only time I ever spend my silver keys are when I'm trying to get the Prestige Cup car, and as soon as I get one, I usually stop because I need to make sure I keep growing. I don't want to lose keys. I want to get more and more and more and more, because I always want to be guaranteed that I have enough keys to get this Prestige Cup car. Alright? I always want to be able to get that, no matter what. That is the most important thing when you're in a crew that requires a lot of RP, is to get that Prestige Cup car, because with the Prestige Cup car, you're going to be able to earn something like 700,000 or 800,000 respect points without doing any live racing at all, just by having that and running through all of the daily races and stuff that give you the respect points. Alright, so when you're out on the map, you need to make sure every day you want to look at everything that's available on the map. If it gives away keys, you got to make sure you do that. I mean, sometimes there's little events that I skip. Like right here, we got a fusion trial. What is this giving away? Cash. I'm not going to run this event. I don't need that cash. I should do it because that's 100,000 cash there in 15 races, but I don't really need to, even though I should. But never ever skip the races that give away keys. Those are the most important, all right? Look for anything you can find that's going to give out keys and make sure you do them. I mean, I just can't emphasize enough how important it is to save your keys. Stop spending them. All right, if you're struggling, if you're part of a bigger crew and you're struggling, you might actually need to leave that crew, go join a small one, and save your keys for the next 3 months or something. At that point, as long as you do enough live racing, every 15 wins on a live race will give you 10 keys. If you can win 30 live races a day, that's 20 keys a day, plus all the other stuff they give out. I mean, you should easily be able to earn between like 5 and maybe 700 keys per day. Not per day, per season. Alright, so, I mean, let's just say you get 500 keys per season. In 4 seasons, you can save up 2,000 keys. That's 4 seasons is what, 2 months? I mean, I know that's a long time to not spend any of your keys or anything, but I'm telling you right now, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Alright, now as far as your gold keys go, I don't think I said anything about this, but I usually spend my gold keys, but I'm actually going to start saving them, because next time there's a really awesome car available for a loyalty reward, alright, something faster than my Copo Camaro here. This runs a 7.220 on average, 220, 225, something like that. If I get a good run, 217. So this is a super fast car. So I'm not going to spend any gold keys or any bronze keys again until I'm able to get a car that runs faster than this, and then I'm going to dump all of my gold keys on trying to get it if there happens to be like the 20x chance in the rare imports. Like this car right here, the TS1 GT, that's a really fast car, but it's not as fast as my Copo Camaro. So I'm not going to try and get this. But when there's a 20x chance for a really awesome car, on these you're guaranteed 10 pulls to get this car. So you need 100 gold keys. I've got 44. So once I have 100 and there's a really awesome car in here that runs faster than my fastest car, I might actually try and get it. And then I'll dump all of my silver keys on it I will dump all of my silver keys on that to try and max it out. Alright, but I'm going to kind of wait for one of those, I don't remember what it's called, the Tultera or something. I don't know how you pronounce these cars, but it'll run a 6.9 if you can completely max it out. Unfortunately, that is the purple version. I'm not sure what the Gold Star version runs, but I'm just going to wait till I can get one of the fastest cars in the game before I spend any more bronze keys or gold keys. Alright? But bottom line is you got to save those keys. I cannot emphasize it enough. I know this video is going to be redundant, but that's the way it is in this game. You got to do that. Alright? Catch you guys later.